pretty fit woman, but if you're being super honest with yourself, you know that your workout routine has been in a rut for a while, and so has your progress. Do you feel like your metabolism is a lot slower than it used to be? Do you have one kid or a bunch of kids like me? I have 3 and a husband who's currently on his 9th deployment, so I don't have a lot of time. Do you feel like you're pretty good at working out, especially if someone tells you exactly what to do, but your nutrition, your diet, what you're eating, it's always been your issue, and diets don't work for you? Yeah, diets don't work for me either. So I can relate to all of this because a couple of years ago when Luke was on his 6th deployment and I was running the house solo, running GlowBodyPT by myself, I had a 3-year-old and a child who was still nursing. He had just learned to walk, but Riker was still nursing. And I was on the phone FaceTiming with Luke, complaining that I felt like I had lost myself. Like, is this it? Now that I'm a mom, is there nothing more? Well, I'm never gonna have time to get into the best shape of my life again. And I just felt blah. And Luke is the one who stopped me right there and said, Ashley, if anybody can figure this out, you're the most time efficient woman I have ever met. With your background, your training, you're a pro triathlete, you have been coached by some of the best coaches in the world. If anybody can put together a plan to figure this out, it's you. And that dawned on me. Why wasn't I following a plan? Because I know as a mom that when nap time rolls around or when I can get 30 minutes to work out, I don't have time to figure things out, and that I was going to keep getting crappier results. My metabolism wasn't going to improve unless I put in the work that I know needs to happen and doesn't take a lot of time, that I could do this on literally just 5 days a week. If everything was figured out for me, working out 45 minutes max per day, but I needed to know what I was gonna be doing for cardio, what I was gonna be doing for strength, how would that strength be progressing, how would my cardio make me faster over time, how would I be getting stronger, leaning out, feeling more toned, feeling more athletic and fit. And not only that, but have the injury prevention component going strong, because if you get injured, your results stop, right? So I needed to have injury prevention, mobility, flexibility, all of it figured out, as well as the meal. So the recipes, the meal plan, the grocery list, because mama doesn't have time to be figuring out the grocery list. And I knew when I was talking to Luke that this was so much more than just feeling like I was in the best shape. This is about craving and needing that confidence that you get from performance-driven fitness, where you are looking, feeling, performing your best. It carries over into the rest of your life. I needed it to carry over into my parenting, how I was showing up as a mom, to be more present, to be more patient, to be more focused and aware and in the moment, and how I show up as a wife, as a sister, as a friend, as an employee, as a leader. Because when you have confidence earned from your fitness and in your body, you are available to better live out your gifts and your purposes. So I'm going to teach you the exact methodology that I use when I wanted to get into my best possible shape, and how I do this over the course of 6 weeks in order to save you months, probably years of not getting the results that you're looking for. And then I'm going to let you hear from some other women who have graduated Lean, Fast, Strong, Capable plan so that you can hear their real stories. Make sure you watch to the end, because that's when I'm going to be sharing what giveaway is happening here on YouTube and the giveaways that are happening on Instagram, and what you get as a special bonus workout video if you get Lean, Fast, Strong, Capable plan in the first 7 days of launch. You'll instantly get an email. I need you to download your plan to your smartphone and your computer, because these workouts are click and go. We're going to start day 1 with your initial assessment and train your abs, just so that we know your starting point and we can make improvements from there. Your starting point does not define your worth, ladies. This is just data. So we can take you where you're currently at and make progress in all areas on your performance, which is going to translate over into how your body looks. In weeks 1 through 3, we're going to be activating your glutes, overcoming any quad dominance that you might have. We're going to be sculpting tight abs, training your endurance and stamina, as well as a base of full body functional strength. And then in week 4, we're actually going to back off of the heavy weights a little bit and shock your body with body weight intense workouts that are driven by time and speed. I'm gonna have you pulsing, toning, fat shredding. Week 4 is just really, really fun. And then week 5, we mix it up. You're gonna be doing the most epic workout called the grinder. And then we're going to facilitate recovery with GlowBodyPT yoga, which for me is not a form of worship. It is simply for the improvements of our lymphatic system, our joints, and muscle recovery. And then we're gonna finish out the week with week 5 to give your legs some banging tone with final touch legs workout. In week 6, we are honing in on your speed, crushing in your abs harder than we did before. And then I give you a little tiny mini taper before you go into your final assessment. So you have an opportunity to compare how you did at the beginning with how you're performing at the end. 96% of women who complete Lean Fast Strong Cable Plan, which has a high success and finish rate as is, 96% say that they finish with less body fat than they started. And of that 96%, 90% can see more added muscle tone definition. In the fitness world, having a high completion rate is massive. And then having a high success rate is like mind blowing. So 96% losing fat, if that's one of your goals, fat loss, this is the plan for you. And if you're already at your ideal weight and you're happy with where you're at, you are definitely going to be increasing your lean muscle tone sculpting definition.
The Lean, Fast, Strong, Capable plan for me was a total game changer in my fitness journey. I was able to decrease my mile time by 4 minutes. I was able to complete my first 1 to 2 pull-ups unassisted, and I was able to almost double my push-ups in the time slot allowed. It was clear and concise and to the point. I didn't have to do a single bit of thinking of what I was doing for that day along with what I was eating, which is incredible when I started it at the beginning of a pandemic, along with having 4 kids at home. Can't say enough about how this program has impacted my life.
For equipment, you really only need 4 things if you're at home: yoga mat, stability ball, dumbbells or free weights, and then a pull-up bar. A lot of people like to use a door frame pull-up bar, and that's what I started with too. So I definitely recommend those. They're cheap and they fit in almost every single door frame. If you legitimately cannot get a door frame pull-up bar, then your next best option is a TRX strap. And then things that are really nice to have that I encourage you to get: pack of mini resistance bands. These are super cheap, and there is not anything better out there for glute activation so that we can sculpt and grow a nice shape back there, as well as injury prevention. And then I want you to have 1 or 2 heavier weights. So a 20-pound kettlebell or dumbbell, or 30 pounds. There are those. If you were to only choose one, I would choose the heavy. For my advanced ladies that really want to go full throttle, a barbell with plates. I prefer rubber plates if this is something you're investing in. A bench, and then a couple of things that I use that are totally not required are lifting gloves. That way your grip strength isn't as much of your limiting factor. And then a soft barbell pad. I use Iron Ball, and it's also going to be linked in the description below. And this is just nice if you're someone like me who's like, oh, my clavicle is sensitive. It just feels good to have a lifting pad. And I also use them for hip thrusters as well as for back squats. The best thing about updated Lean Fast Strong Cable Plan is that you get full-length workouts for every single workout. This is crazy. And you also get your mini videos in case you're someone who likes to go to the gym or you prefer to do the workout without following me in a follow-along video. Instagram style, they're 1 to 2 minutes long, so it's bam, bam, bam. These are the exercises, go and get after on your own. But for most of you, you're gonna wanna follow the full-length videos because I coach you through everything. We talk about nutrition, we talk about training. You just learn so much, and it's kind of like working out with a friend in your living room together. As far as running, this plan is going to make you a faster runner if you are a runner or if you want to be a runner. I run a sub 6-minute mile. I can run 10 miles at less than 6:30 pace per mile. I'm a former pro triathlete, so running is my jam. I know a lot about it. I know how to make you fast, but if you're someone who's like, hey, not a runner here, or I have so many kids I can't get outside, or it's snowing, whatever your reason is, even if you have knee issues, I give you alternate cardio options. So you get alternate cardio caliente, which is a super high intensity workout that we'll be doing at home. That's going to simulate the benefits that you get out of the hard run workouts without having to run. And you also get alternate cardio athlete endurance, and this is for developing your stamina, your aerobic capacity, and simulates the easier runs, again, without having to run. And injury prevention is so important to me for you because I used to get injured a lot. I have learned from those mistakes. So I give you my full body, head to toe, 18-minute injury-proof your body routine, which is going through all of the major injuries that women specifically struggle with so we can prevent them before they happen. Or if you already know that you're prone to a certain type of knee injury or foot injury, for example, chances are we address it in that video in order to help you prevent it from flaring up this time. As far as the nutrition, you know that eating right is so important to seeing progress on your body, but you will not come to Lean Fast Strong Cable Plan and be put into a box, put into a jail cell that you have to eat this on a certain day and you're not allowed to eat these foods. No, my meal plan is not like that at all. This is a meal plan to provide simplicity. The essence is to save you time, save you stress, not add stress to your life. So you get your recipes, you get your grocery list, you have everything figured out for you, and then you can use it as you see fit. Maybe you'll introduce one new meal to your family that's healthy per week. Don't feel like you need to overhaul your diet. And if you have dietary restrictions or particular food preferences, you don't have that guilt or the pressure that you have to eat a certain way. I want you to ease this into your diet and make it work for you.
I'm not a runner, but I was able to like shave off 3 minutes off my mile running time. You guys, I went from 0 to now 3 to 4 pull-ups in one setting. Like, it's a perfect flexible plan and you can see your progress before your eyes. This is me after my second baby. With these plans, your life will transform. You'll have more confidence than ever before, and I trust Ashley with all my heart. I'm so proud of myself.
I think it was definitely worth the investment because I got the results that I was looking for. I am a mom of 3, ages 3 to 7, and I'm also in the Army. Having to train for the Army Combat Fitness Test was intimidating. I am 115 pounds and not even 5 feet. And with the plan, I went from deadlifting 90 pounds to 145 pounds.
My fastest mile in my entire life. I took over 2 minutes off of my mile time in 6 weeks.
It gave me upper body strength that I had never been able to develop despite exercising pretty much my whole life. Best of all though, I feel better now, happier, have better energy, more stable mood day to day than I ever have in my whole life. And I would not go back to my 20s self.
After having 2 kids in less than a year and a half and a back injury from a car accident, I thought this new flabby version of myself was gonna have to be my new normal. I shaved almost a minute off of my mile time. I went from being able to do no pull-ups at all ever in my life to being able to do multiple pull-ups now, and my back pain has gotten better through the strength that this plan has given me.
I started when I was 8 months postpartum after having my 3rd baby in 2.5 years. I was feeling very out of whack and needed something to strengthen my body again and be able to run. I was able to squat with proper form and heavier than I've ever squatted in my entire life. It taught me that I didn't need a lot of time as long as I had the proper structure and training.
So now I get to tell you about the bonus and giveaways from December 26, 2020 to January 1st, 2021. If you buy the plan in the first 7 days, you gain access to my 18-minute Recover Faster routine. It is a full body mobility routine that will decrease inflammation, decrease bloating, and prepare your body to really go and crush your next workout and feel better as you recover. Throughout these 7 days of launch, we will be doing fun giveaways with jewelry, children's books, stability ball, all kinds of stuff over on Instagram. So all you need to do is buy a plan and comment on those posts, and you have a chance to get entered into those giveaways. And then here for my YouTube girls, you need to leave a comment below of something that you're proud of. I'll follow up with you and reply if you're the winner. And it is a t-shirt from my friend Amy over at the Everco. So while I was filming Lean Fast Strong Cable Plan, I was sitting on the bench and I was saying, it would be really nice if I had a shirt that said, you could sit with me, you know, like an anti-bullying type shirt. And then my friend Amy actually has them. And so I bought that from her, but I'll be sending one of you a shirt from the Everco as just a fun prize to celebrate the launch of updated Lean Fast Strong Cable Plan. Go to GlowBodyPT.com because we have pretty much all of the answers there. But if there's anything else, let me know in the comments because I am more than happy to help and I sincerely want you to be successful. I care about your success and your goals, so let me know how I can serve you.